What's up guys, Garrett7 here and welcome to this Destiny 2 guide showing you how to unlock the Whisper of the Worm for anybody. So this here is a bit of a guide for beginners and I'm going to showcase that entire getting of the Whisper. It took myself and my wife and one of our friends, we did it together for the first time. So the first thing to master obviously is the jump puzzle. So when you jump in first of all, I use this little rock, jump up into this little part here and boost around up onto the ledge. This is obviously the first bit. You take out this bubble and drop down. When you take out this bubble though, make sure you actually save one of your boost jumps at the bottom just to slow yourself down, because you can die there, and if you do die you've then got to restart the jump puzzle. I'm going to showcase the whole jump puzzle now. It's going to be me going through it, and one thing about this now is the Whisper of the Worm is actually available anytime. You don't have to wait for the boss to spawn like you used to when it first came out, so you can just choose it from the main destination menu. So it's even worth just going on just to practice the jump puzzle when you first do it if you've not done it before. So with the ability of being able to practice jump puzzle, it makes it pretty easy then to get through to the bosses. You want to try and aim to get to the bosses with about 15 minutes left or so. Give you 5 minutes, which is, you know, pretty slow going really time wise. You can definitely do it a lot quicker, and it's okay to do it like that. Again, I'm going to show you this entire jump puzzle. It's not actually as hard as it first seems once you figure out where to go. It's pretty easy, like this section here. You just jump out and around and then jump back into this grey part and wait for these moving boulders, and then you can just quickly go past. You can do 2 if you're lucky, but I tend to take my time. Here I didn't want to push it because if I get pushed off, going back is a pain in the arse. So wait for this one to go out and then you can rush through this part. You can hit a double here, and then the last one, so the 4th boulder, will move back, letting you pass at the same time, but it does come back straight away, so you have got to be quick there. Then jump across to this ledge across with the 3 boars. Again, it's not too difficult, just take your time. And again, boost around this corner a little bit, and then you've got to wait for this lift bit to come down. Sometimes you're lucky and it'll be there, but you have to wait for it. Once it's there, you then got to wait for it to go back up, and then you can jump onto the ledge again. So you see waiting around, and then this ledge, don't jump too early like I did and I only just made it, but then jump onto the ledge and then literally just hug it and turn to the left and follow it up through this here section. And then after this part, it's just a case of going through this twisted square section. It's more of a diamond. You don't really need to jump too much. You just take your time until you get to the end and then just boost through the little hole. And now this is the bit with the bits that shoot you off. So you can see these pulse bits there. They just regenerate every so often and will shoot you off. There are some enemies at the side shooting at you. You don't really need to worry, especially with the power levels we can get to now. This being a 750 mission, you don't really have too much worry with the enemies, especially on the jump puzzle. When you get into the boss fights, you know, there are a lot more enemies to deal with, so it does get a little bit harder. But then again, the last bit here is jump in, make sure you hit this ledge, and then you can walk underneath that part. I always jump there. I'm not sure if you do have to, but I'm pretty sure you do. And then in this room here with the orbs, jump across to the right hand side, and it's the far top right hole that you have to enter. You go into the others, you'll just die. So going through this hole here, so it's the top right orb hole, drop down, and then this is the part here. At the end of these steps, At the end of these steps, hug the wall and crouch down. Your light will come on, so keep crouched, and there's a little hole. You fall into that, jump across this little ledge, turn right, and just follow it straight around to the corner. And then this here, hug the corner of this wall, following it all the way around. And this is pretty much the end of the jump puzzle. Once you get to this part, you've got to walk around this ledge, just hugging, you see I'm doing there, and then straight across from here. You see a little walkway there, that little light, aim for that, boost into it. Once you're in there, there's another little jump, not too major, but you've pretty much done the whole jump puzzle now. In through here, again, hug left hand ledge, jump down to the right, which is there, and then it's up to the right hand side. You can hug this wall and then jump up in here that way, so it makes it a bit easier. And then once you're in this red part, that is it. We're now at the boss room. So there are 3 separate boss rooms to go through. They're not too difficult until the main bosses come, but in room 1 there are 4 yellow bars to start with that you've got to kill, each with a solar ability or solar shield, 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side. So you take out the bosses obviously, and then once you've taken out all 4 bosses, which you'll see us do in a minute, you then got to take out the rest of the ads, but always go for the bosses first. So there's a nice little slot up here. Once you kill the first knight on the left hand side, jump up there. You can then aim across and get the Vandal. Again, the Vandals create the annoying shields, but they're worth getting rid of as soon as possible. Once you get rid of them, again, it's just taking out the bosses. I have no idea why I'm shooting that bubble. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, you just basically take out the 4 solar shielded bosses, so the 4 yellow bars. Get rid of them, and then once those 4 are gone is when you go and take out the rest of the ads. So that's why I've got my staff on, so I can, you know, smash around with my staff and take out all the ads. But you don't need to worry about the bubbles or anything in these rooms. Again, like I said, it's just take out the 4 main bosses. I'm showing you this in normal speed at normal time because I thought it would be quite a good guide to show you, you know, how it's done. And if you want to follow it, feel free to do so. And if you find it useful, let me know. Feel free to hit that like as well and follow if you are new to the channel. I'm going to be recording much more Destiny videos in the future. It's a game I absolutely love. I've been playing it for ages with my wife since Destiny 1 beta first came out. My wife's put ridiculous hours in it. But as you can see now, I use my super to get rid of all the ads. You need to run through the little bubbles to get all the ads, and then just, like I say, take them all out. And once you've taken all of these out, this first room is then clear. You'll know it's clear because you'll get a bubble that you need to take out. Again, there are some yellow bars that spawn in, but they're not like boss yellow bars or anything like that. They're just annoying ones. But you basically take out all of these ads, keep building up your super again, and yeah, work your way through this first room. The reason I'm showing you like this at normal speed, again, I've said it already, but it's just I want you guys to have an idea of what it's actually like, to show you the speed and the pace you can go. You don't have to rush through it. You see a lot of guides of people doing this, they'll be going really fast, you know, showing this is the quickest way to do it, this is the fastest way, the best way to get through it. But this here is the way I got through it, and you know, I'm not the quickest, best PvE and jump puzzles and everything, but I'm showing you from my experience how I got through it, and you know what I think is a good way and can help you guys, if you haven't already got the Whisper of the Worm, how to get it yourselves. If you do need any help on it, let me know. Feel free to leave me a comment, and if you want a hand on it on PlayStation 4, again, send me a message on this video and I can do my best to try and help you. You know, me and my wife did this together with one of our friends who's never got the Whisper. I've had this Whisper now for a while. I got it back when it was harder to get, but it's a cool gun to have. It's quite, you know, it's a really good sniper rifle. You can see now we've cleared the enemies, then you've got to clear this final corridor section. But as I was saying with regards to the Whisper, if you want to get that, let me know. I will do my best to try and help some of you guys if you want. It's going to be vaulted soon, so you won't be able to get it again, I think, once the end of this season's out, because they're doing some big changes to the game itself. We're getting rid of some of the old missions and that, so Whisper is one of them that will be gone. So if you want to get it before then, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll do what I can to try and help some of you guys get it. So once you clear each of these rooms, you get next bubble. And in room 2, there are some 4 yellow bars again. You get this one up here, the first sniper. You need to take him out straight away. Again, they all have solar abilities for some reason, these bosses, in the first 2 rooms. So, which is the main reason why I'm using this solar pulse rifle, this solar scout rifle. Again, this is one of my favourite guns to use anyway, so it does help that it's solar anyway. I always take this guy out and then I sit up in his little area, and you can look across then and get the next boss on this side. Get these 2 guys down because they're a pain. They throw fire at you, which can be really frustrating. But once you've taken these down, like we're about to do, or I'm about to do with the second guy, once they're down, then you've got to work on the back 2. And there we go, there's Jenna over there trying to take him down. Oh, that was actually Andrew who did that one. So those 2 bosses are down, then there's the back ones on the very back platform. You get these guys, you need to shoot these out. They're not as strong, they don't have such big shields. And then you get some more solar guys that spawn in. So I think in the end there's about possibly 8. I might be wrong, it might only be 4 or 6, but certainly felt like 8 bosses here. Then you also get some witches in a minute, or wizards, sorry, that have a void ability. So having a void, maybe gun, on one of your characters, or one of your players is always good as well. See this one here, she's got a void ability. I decided to use my super just to get rid of her, and getting ready to clear the ads now anyway once she was down. So then it's just a case of clearing the ads, clearing all the bubbles, and clearing that out. Once you've cleared these ads, then you do get 2 more, I think the Centurions spawn. So again, they spawn in the next bubble at the end, which you just saw where we were. Basically that bubble right in front of me now, that one there. Once you've cleared all of the bosses in this room, cleared all the ads, you then have to go to the next like corridor room, to get into the main boss room. So there's 2 yellow snipers, you take them out first of all. Jenna just took that one out. You don't really need to worry about these red bars, but again they could be taken out. And there's the 2 yellow Centurions, take them down, work your way through into the triangle corridor room, I suppose that's what I call it. You then take out this quick bubble here, which will drop you down into the main boss room. Now to spawn the main bosses, you can do a few things. I always take out, you see the 2 bubbles. There's this one on the left and there's the other one on the right. Take these bubbles out, the front 2 shields. That's to stop the enemies hiding in them. So then you can sit back and take all the bosses and all the the ads out from back where you first come into the room. It's a way of keeping shielded and keeping out of the way and not leaving these guys anywhere to go. So you get these guys spawning in. You've got I think there's the yellow bar mini bosses. It's these ones here. Take all these guys out. They have got blue shields on, so you need to make sure you've got your abilities all on for that. So having my arc staff is pretty useful. So I've got the grenades and that ability then to take out the shields with my grenades or punches or even my super if I need it. So I leave it on just for this part of the boss fight. And then once I've used the super on these guys, I then change to my solar. So I get out my golden gun for the main bosses. So currently these 3 bosses are mini bosses. You take these ones out and then you can see in the room there's some big bosses at the back like in shields that aren't doing anything. Once you take the first set of bosses out, then you'll get the 3 main bosses. You can see we've got 5 minutes in this room. It's absolutely plenty of time. Literally only takes us a few more minutes now and we'll get it done. You can see there's not long left on the video. But I didn't want to speed up any bits. I want to actually have it at speed, how fast it actually is for us, or how fast we did it. Again, it can 100% be done a lot faster. But this was our first time doing it, and we aren't in a mega rush. We just wanted to get it done so that Andrew got his whisper. If we were trying to rush through it, we'd have definitely done bits differently. But now you can see the 3 main bosses spawning in. You get a left, right, and a centre. You don't really need to worry about these ads. It's just then you need to start concentrating on the bosses. So you can hear the first one down the front right here. Take him out. He is right in front of me here. I've got some RPGs luckily. Can hit him with a couple of them. And now I'm about to get my super. I'll use it on him. And then I'll change over to my golden gun. So that'll do a lot more damage to the bosses. So Jen's just used her Void Warlock ability thingamabob. Nova Bomb. I'm going to go with my arc staff, just knock out this opponent, hit him as much as I can, get as much damage off, then take out some ads, jump back up, get out the way, and quickly now change over to my golden gun. You can see I'm doing that. I sped this bit up quickly, and then it's a case of building back up, taking out the left side boss, and then you can see in the centre of the screen right now, or the right hand side of the screen, that's the other boss, like a Centurion. So it's just a case of hitting them, damaging them. The more damage you do, the better it is. And you can see I've got the ability with this gun to just keep shooting, which is fantastic. So the Polaris Lance is definitely one of the guns I'd suggest using if you've got it for this. If you've got a Whisper, again use that. I didn't want to put it on and waste that. I thought my Polaris would do really well with regards to taking out the shields. Also there's more shots on that. You get it a lot more often than you do get like the heavy ammo for the for the Whisper. There are a few other guns that are good, but pretty much any scout rifle with a high damage. But the Polaris, as you can see, if you keep hitting precision shots, it just keeps reloading itself. You also get the 5th shot heavy, which like explodes, which is pretty decent as well. But sitting back up here, you can just sit back and just keep sniping these guys out pretty much. You can see the 5th snap there. Does the exploding damage. He's down. Now we've got one more boss left to get, which is the Centurion in the middle. And we take him down pretty easily in a minute. I end up dying just before we do take him down. But you can see this guy here is the last one. If you just focus all your energy onto him, being careful not to die. Having a Warlock with a well, helps a lot for keeping safe. You can see just like popping him off with these shots here, where they just keep reloading. Precision shots, then the exploding. It's absolutely the way to go. Trying your best not to die, so keep him back when you need to. Again, helps. But yeah, overall it's not too bad a mission. When it first came out, this was absolutely solid, really difficult. But now it's pretty decent, pretty easy. Well, maybe not easy, but it's pretty good. Once you know how to do it, it's pretty easy anyway. And I actually really enjoy doing it. So, like I've said already, if you guys do want to get your sniper rifle or the Whisper of the Worm, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like maybe us to guide you through it. We can maybe take one person through it at a time. But leave a comment down below and let me know if that would be of any use to any of you. If you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you are new, please do drop a sub and a follow, and I will 100% be posting plenty more Destiny videos in the near future. So this here, you can see we've got 1 minute and 45 left. We keep dying because we're not like I said, we're not trying our hardest, but we definitely weren't not trying either. And Jenna's just taking out the boss now. And once you've taken out the boss, that is the end of the mission. You get your Whisper of the Worm. And that is it, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you again soon. Bye bye.